Hey, I'm Dallas.
And I'm Jenny.
We're with 90 Second Nerd. Today we're going to do something a little out of character in that we're going to take a deeper dive into Gun and Gun from LionWing Publishing, beyond our normal 90-second bit. Kind of crazy, but if you like it, let us know. We'll do more of them. Also, if you subscribe, we might even be able to do them live on YouTube. So Gun and Gun is a gun-slinging game, which is very anime-themed, and we love anime.
We do. We're fans.
So who would you say is your number one gunslinger girl?
I really love Enju from Black Bullet. I think that she's adorable, and I just love that anime though too. So
that anime is heartbreaking at times.
So good.
Okay.
So, but
I like Mine from Akame ga Kill with Pumpkin, her big gun that she has to say gets stronger in a pinch. She has to say that every time, or it doesn't actually get stronger. It's not the pinch.
Not that it actually gets stronger.
Yeah, it's her saying it that makes it stronger.
Some magic words involved.
Right. I kind of thought you would go with Shinon.
See, I love Sword Art Online, but Asuna's my favorite. So if Asuna had guns,
okay,
it'd be Asuna.
Oh, another one I really like is Fremi Speed Draw from Roka Braves of the Six Flowers. That only got one season of the anime, and that single season was just the first of 6 books of light novels. So I feel like they need to go a little bit deeper. I think they only did it to get people to buy the books, though.
That happens all the time.
Yeah. Okay, but outside... So this game's all about gunslinger girls. Mm-hmm. The guns are cool, though. Obviously, there are more gunslingers than girls that are in pop culture and things. So
sure. Who
are some of your other favorites?
Deadpool.
Sometimes. You like...
I like classic Deadpool.
Yeah, you like comic book version, which, people say Deadpool's always been an R-rated character, but he's an R-rated character in a PG-13 medium. Therefore, that's her preferred Deadpool, right? Little comic.
I also really, though, love Alice from Resident Evil. I mean...
She's kind of crazy.
She is awesome. She also doesn't always use bullets. She uses quarters. And a long-standing question I've had is, where did she get all the quarters?
In a post-apocalyptic world, there's probably not change machines.
Yeah,
somewhere.
She had to rob a bank and just get rolls of quarters.
Just get rolls of quarters for her shotguns. So I would add my top 2 gunslingers of all time. One, real life Doc Holliday, but really not real life. I don't care about the real life Doc Holliday. I care about the Val Kilmer Doc Holliday from Tombstone. But then the number 1 gunslinger, all-time greatest, Vash the Stampede. He is the best gunslinger of all time. If you disagree, I will fight you in Gun and Gun.
Yes.
And we'll settle it that way. So Gun and Gun's a lot of fun because it doesn't... For me, one of the things I like about it's a dueling game, a deck dueling game, hand management, where you're fighting each other and trying to whittle away health or deck, which is a familiar concept, and we've played, one of the first games we ever played together was the Naruto trading card game. But it doesn't feel like a trading card game to me, and that's a good thing. It doesn't feel as... I have to really read the text of every card to know, okay, I've got to set up this combo, and if I have this and hope this card comes out at the right time, that's not here, and the game is better for it, I think.
Yeah, I would say this is very text-friendly in that there isn't a lot of information jammed on each card. Really, there's just a set amount of different cards that do different things, and you kind of get to know them, so you know how to play them.
Especially if you use the same guns multiple times.
Yes.
You really get to know the guns, how to use them, and how to use them in combination with the girl.
I'd also say the mechanics of this game they do a great job theming, because even though you're playing with cards, you have to load your gun with cards, and so... I don't know, that tactile thing of actually loading your gun.
And then expending the bullets. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah,
it's a good
well
feel.
Done.
And since your deck is part of your health, and as you're using the bullets, you want to be judicious in the type of bullet, and you don't want to just scatter spray everything. That's often what I end up doing. I try to get the biggest gun and just fill it up with bullets and lock and load. That for me. But saying that, I have never won this game. No, that's not right. The first time we played, I won because the prototype that we have has a typo on it.
It is. He was dealing an extreme amount of damage.
I was doing 7 damage with 1 bullet, and I was like, this is the best gun ever. It was supposed to be 1 damage with 1 bullet. I still marked that as a win in my VG Stats app.
That's so cheating. Yeah. Something that I really like when I'm picking out the gun and the girl is that a lot of the guns complement the girl's special powers. So if you can line that up, like I've won in the past simply because I get a girl, she's really great at healing, she heals really fast, and I get a gun that doubles that amount of healing, so really she gets to be untouchable because she's just healing every round. So.
And I hate that. I mean, saying that, the game plays so fast that like you're going to duel, and even if you're frustrated by the loss, you just want to play again.
Oh, yeah.
You want a little bit of redemption, because it takes 15 minutes, 20 minutes really to play.
Yeah, it's a quick playthrough, but also you're going to want to try to experiment with like which girl pairs well with which guns and what kind of strategy you can get from that.
I mean, I guess you could do that. I just pick which one looks the coolest.
Go
I mean, that's how I picked my favorite character, Notori. She wears the plague doctor mask, and that's fun, you know. and her stuff is like poisoning people or healing herself using noxious fumes. So, well, we're going to do our how to play now, so stick around. First off, determine first player. Now, this isn't technically first player, it's more first selection for your gunner and gun draft. So the first player will take their girl first. Then the second player picks a girl. Next, we'll switch to the guns. The first player takes 1 gun. Then the second player takes both of their guns. Lastly, the first player then will pick their second gun. Everyone also takes the appropriate gun deck to go along with their gun. Arrange your 2 guns on each side of your gunner. Take the gun decks and place them below the guns. Both players will secretly select one of their 3 skill cards and place it face down in the middle of their play area below the gunner. You then find something to keep track of your health with. Every player starts with 20 health. We're going to use flowers because flowers are fun. You also have a designated area for mechanism and reaction cards, a discard pile, and a voltage pile. We'll talk more about those later. Lastly, both players will shuffle their individual gun decks and place them below the guns, and pick one deck to draw their initial hand of cards from. The size of your hand is determined by the gunner. The gunner with the higher agility goes first. If there's a tie, the gunner with the lighter total of gun weight will go first. On a player's turn, they can load any card from their hand into their gun as a bullet. Just a regular bullet. The number of bullets loaded each turn depends on the load readout on their specific gun. Cards can also be played based on their type. Special bullets are loaded into their gun face up. When fired, you'll enact the special text on the card. Mechanism and reaction cards have to be readied before they can be activated. Mechanisms provide you with a perpetual turn-based option to pay the activation cost and use the ability. Reaction cards can only be activated on other players' turns, again by paying the activation cost. You want to keep these cards a secret until you're ready to use them. Once used, they'll go into your discard pile along with any cards used to pay their activation cost. Action cards can be activated on your turn by paying the activation cost. Then they too are discarded. So you've played all the cards you want to play and now you're ready to fire your gun. Or maybe you left bullets in one of your guns from last round and you're ready to start blasting with both hands. Each gun has a bullet to hit chart. The number of bullets determines the amount of damage done, or hits done. Some guns have other abilities that might trigger when the gun is fired. Hits or damage are discarded from your opponent's health. Then bullets are discarded to your voltage pile. Your voltage pile is used to activate your gunner's skill card. Some of these are perpetual passive bonuses, while others are used and flipped back down so that you can charge them up all over again. You'll find the voltage cost on the top right of the card. Once you've finished your turn, refill your hand based on your gunner's hand size, again picking one of your 2 gun decks to draw from. Play then passes to the other player. Play continues in this fashion with players alternating turns until one player is either reduced to 0 health or both of their gun decks are exhausted. Well, what do you think? You ready to play?
Let's do it.
All right, we're already all set up here. We've done our drafting of our gunners and our guns. We didn't figure you wanted to watch that part. So we're ready to go. I've got our hands loaded. My character, Notori, is notoriously slow. The cards we have are actually prototypes, and the speed and the hand size are flipped. So my hand size is 5. My speed is an abysmal 1.
So I'll be going first. My hand size is 3 cards. I have Hibana. She's the cutest. She has hoodies and tights as her wardrobe, and that's pretty much what I wear every day. So
that's accurate.
So these 3 cards came from the same pile, and I am going to play an action card. It costs 1, so I am going to discard this to pay for it, and I'm going to draw 3 cards. So I will draw 1, 2.
Now you're drawing from your crossbow. That's your favorite gun. I don't know why you would start the game. I guess you felt like you had to start with pumpkin because you'd never go back to it.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
I'm not going to reveal my secrets.
Fair enough.
Okay. So now I will load 1 bullet here. This is a special bullet.
Ooh,
sorry.
Loading it as a special bullet.
I'm loading it as a special bullet. And then I also have this special bullet, which
Loading both your guns
I
right
am.
off the bat.
Right off the bat.
With special bullets in each. That's not intimidating at all. It's not a terribly text-heavy game. Once you get used to your guns, you'll know which bullets you have. Especially I choose the easy guns. My revolver is super easy. It's got like 2 different cards.
I am paying for this mechanism, in which I am going to equip over here, and it allows me at the end of my turn to load 1 card into my gun from the top of my deck. So that is my turn at the so I'm loading 1 bullet from the top of my deck. I'm going to load it in here. It is not special, so it's just going in here like this. And then Hibana's ability is she gets to take 2 cards from her discard pile and make it voltage. So she actually can do it from her discard pile or either deck.
Pretty much everything Jenny does, I feel like she's cheating. It's like, I'm going to do this thing and this, and also I heal
If you say it
mine.
with confidence, anyone will believe you.
That's accurate. I'm not going to read that tiny text upside down.
It's all fair. It's all fair.
You guys will have to vouch for her after this.
Okay, and now I am going to draw 3 cards.
Not even shoot me the first round. I feel like you're giving me a free pass.
I'm not
Are you
shooting
taking
you.
pity on me?
Maybe.
Fair enough. Okay, so I've got my hand here. I'm going to first off load a special bullet. It's a double bullet, and that's kind of the go-to thing for this gun. It counts as 1 load, but it counts as 2 bullets. I can only do 2 loads per round, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to throw in a regular bullet on top of it. While we're here, I've got a free action card that has a 0 cost on it. And I'm going to play that, which lets me add a card from my hand into my voltage. So that's always fun. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot you.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah. Using the revolver in the study, Mr. Green. I'm going to shoot you. It counts as 3 bullets because of the double bullets. So that is 5 hits. 5 damage.
Goodness.
You're acting like you're scared. Like, oh, goodness. Yeah, she's got all these things that are heal her and everything else.
Maybe.
And then to end my turn, I'm going to go and draw back up to 5 from the same deck here. I'm going heavy on the revolver. Figure just leave the sniper rifle on the shelf until you absolutely need it. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, like you snipe first and then you pull out the revolver when they get close. I don't know. Go ahead.
Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and put down this mechanism. It is free. And then I'm going to play this, which is an action card. I get to draw the number of cards plus 1 of how many mechanisms I have. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm really good at counting.
Mm-hmm. It's a specialty. She homeschools.
And I'm going to equip this card down here. And then I am going to...
What was the card you equipped down there?
You can't... No. Because I turned it upside down.
Doesn't it just seem like she's cheating?
It does,
every
but
time.
I'm not.
I mean, I just shoot her, and she's over here doing all these special things.
I am. I'm going to load a bullet in here. Now I will shoot you.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. So I'm shooting you over here with, how do you say this?
Uwari?
Uwari.
Just call it pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
It looks a lot like pumpkin.
Okay. So that's 2 shots for 2 damage. Plus, when firing this gun, I choose an opponent's deck and discard 1 on top of that deck.
Per hit?
Well, this is per hit, and the special gun does an extra one. So that's 3 cards.
Which deck?
From that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 cards. 2 my discard
And then
pile.
these are going to go over here to my voltage. Then over here, I'm going to shoot you 2 for 2.
I have 2 guns, 1 for each of you.
And you get, so take 2 damage. And then I can activate a card with the cost of 1 or less from my discard pile. Let's see if I even have one. I don't.
That's not your... Is that from your discard pile?
No, that's my hand. Oh, you're right. Thank you. No, that doesn't. It's a function card. So that's also in here that says function, but X means mechanism. So
that'll be fixed in the real thing. That's just on the prototype.
I'm just going to put that over here in my voltage. And now I get to get 2 cards from my discard pile and put it in my voltage because that's Hibana's ability. I also, at the end of my turn, I can load a bullet into my gun. Oh, I also, when I fire from this gun, I get to heal as many as I shot. And I shot him twice, so I'm healing 2. And at the end of my turn with this mechanism...
Every hit you do to me?
Yeah. When you're dealing hits from this gun, gain that much life. I also gain 1 life
It's a
back
vampiric
from
crossbow.
my
Vampiric
mechanism.
crossbow. I mean...
Whew! That was a lot.
That was a lot. And it
Now
was
it's your
all
go.
done to me.
I'm going to draw up 1 more card.
Okay. Well, guess what I'm doing, guys? Double bullet again. Double bullet into the gun. And this time, loading another special bullet. A stealth bullet.
Ooh.
It's a special bullet.
Won't see that one coming.
Nope. But I'm going to fire. So 5 damage. Stealth bullet means you cannot react to it.
No!
Yeah, you were about to.
I was
You were about to react.
to. All right, well, that's
gonna
5.
happen.
1, 2,
5 damage.
3, 4, 5.
And I've got enough in my voltage now. I'm going to discard 4 from my voltage to flip up my skill card so that I can use it later. My skill card lets me either gain 4 life or return 4 cards from my discard pile to my hand. Not to my hand. That would be really cool. To my deck.
Okay.
That's it for me, by the way. And I will draw 2 from my Extremum rifle. Extremum. In the future, when the world has collapsed, we still use extreme to describe things. And this is new.
But at least they put the E on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have been Extremum.
Mm-hmm.
Extremum. That would have been a super 90s X-Men villain. It had a bunch of pockets everywhere, drawn by Rob Liefeld. Just Extremum. He'd probably be really fast. Your turn.
All right. I am going to...
There's probably already a character named Extremum.
Amazing.
If there is, let me know. I mean, I guess I could Google it, but...
I'm going to load a bullet in here. That's my loading bullet sound. In case anybody heard that.
It's like that sounded more like a automatic door opening.
I'm going to load this here.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think I'm going to shoot you this round. Oh, it's so hard to tell what I want to do. I'll go ahead and shoot you. Okay, so this one just deals 1.
Oh, just 1. That's all. Okay.
I'm going to put that into my voltage.
And I have to discard 1 from my deck as well, right?
I'm going to choose that one now. Because you seem to favor that one, so I'm just going to go.
I like simple.
And this one, I'm shooting you twice for 2. Which I heal to when I do that. And then at the end of my turn, I can load. I'm going to load one here. I am going to, I don't have a discard pile, unfortunately, because I didn't discard anything. So I'm going to take 2 of these and put it in my voltage. And then I get 1 life back. Boom. And now I draw back up to 3 cards. I'm going to dabble over here for a minute.
Okay.
You, Seth.
Oh, it's my turn. Great. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this sounds fun. Let's load a poison shot into our Extremum rifle.
No thanks.
It's there. You can't stop it. Oh, and my favorite, double bullet. We will third bullet in there. I can load 2 in here per round too. Might as well do that. This gun doesn't actually get exponentially better as you load it. A lot of the guns, the more bullets you added, like 2 is 2, 3 is 4, 4 is 12. None of them actually do that. But this one is just always a 1-to-1 ratio, so might as well go ahead and fire it. So I'm shooting this gun.
Alrighty.
No, I'm shooting this one.
Oh, make up your mind.
Yeah, this one first.
Okay.
For 5 damage.
Okay. Oh, I have a reaction to that, though.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Shik-boom! That's my reaction sound.
Shik-boom!
If you deal at least 3 damage, gain 5 life. So that just...
So I did 5 and she healed 5. That's
a wash.
Don't you feel like she's cheating?
It's a
I mean, it
wash.
feels... Yeah. Don't say wash whenever you're talking about people getting killed. Yeah. Okay, so that was worthless. But I've got a second shot here. And I'm
With poison?
Yeah. Poison loaded into it. 2 damage.
Okay.
And this means
What
when you
happens?
fire a gun loaded with this one, you can pick a deck and the opponent cannot draw cards from that deck on the next turn. So I'm picking your crossbow deck. Cannot be touched this turn. I'm also going to use my good medicine to heal 4 damage this round. Flip that down. Spin 4 cards from here, from my voltage, to flip it back up so it's ready for next round.
Ooh, fancy.
And that is it for me.
Okay. Alright, the first thing I am going to do is I am going to use my scheme card, which costs me 1, so I'm going to start this. I'm going to draw 3 cards. I cannot use that deck because he throws it, so I'm going to draw from here.
Because I hate that deck. I hate that crossbow so much. I hate it so much that I will never use it.
I'm going to...
Is that a weird thing? 'Cause I just hate it so much.
And then, let's see. Oh, I can draw another 3 cards. Why not? Mm-hmm. He'll never know what that one is.
Nope.
And then...
I feel like there's a lot of things you can be playing in your mind while you're playing this game. It's a really quick game, but
equip this
like
mechanism.
it's just quotes go through your head. All of Tombstone plays through my head while I play this game. Even though it's like, I mean, it's Gun Girls, obviously. That's weird, but I guess it's just because Tombstone's a very quotable movie.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead actually and load this bullet. So I'll go ahead and shoot you. Might as well still try to whittle you down. Yee, this is getting close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have over here, I'm shooting you 1 for 1. But you have to discard 2 cards from that one. From that one, I mean. Put this over here. Okay, and then over here, I'm shooting you 2 for 2. Which means I get to heal 2.
Mm-hmm. Have I done any damage to you at all at this point? Any net damage?
I am also going to use 2 of my discards over here in my voltage. I'm going to count my voltage right quick. 1. Like I said, I'm really good at counting. 1, 2, 3.
While she's counting, maybe I could read A Knight's Tale from Canterbury Tales to you.
So what I'm going to do now is I am going to flip over Hibana's special ability. Her special ability is I get to take my voltage cards, I -3, and then I deal the rest in damage to him. Which, I have 18 cards, so that's 15 damage.
So once again, I can't win this game. Well, I mean, if you're watching, it's probably obvious why I can't win this game. Because I'm just like, I'm going to put bullets in this gun and shoot. And then next round, I'm going to put bullets in this gun and shoot. And it's just the same. Like, she's doing all these special combos and setting things up. And I like the simple just shoot each other. And I wish it were that kind of game. It's obviously there's strategy to it. I'm not doing strategy. I'm just trying to shoot her. Why won't you die?
Because I'm Hibana.
Yeah, well
amazing.
Done. Well done. You also, I feel like this game you were set up to stay under my special ability threshold, which my special ability was anytime I get hit for 3 or more damage, she takes damage. Mm-hmm. And how much damage did she do to me with every shot? 2. No, you know what? You did 18 damage to me on that last shot. You take a damage.
All right, here we go. I'm going to heal it back at the end of my turn.
Cheating. Anyway, so it's a pretty quick game. We could shuffle up and play again. Again, though, the crossbow, vampiric crossbow, what's it actually called? It's called Hawkeman the Draining Crossbow. So vampiric crossbow's not far off. Man, I hate it so much.
It's my favorite.
So much. Just, mostly because she just uses it to destroy me every time. That was a huge ability, though.
This is an amazing card.
Yeah, that's a really, really good card. So if you see your opponent using the Hibana and they're playing all secret-like and being like, oh no, I'm not doing anything, and their voltage is just piling
stuff in
up.
the voltage.
That did not go well for me. I think, how many losses in a row is that? It's a lot. It's a lot. We don't have to say it. I know you're good at counting, but we won't say it. I still really like this game, even though I'm losing every time. It feels like I'm doing something.
It does. It feels like more than just cards. Like, yeah. Maybe we have very highly imaginative.
Yeah. But
am I imagining that I'm shooting you? Maybe.
That's weird. But it also, like, I just like the fact that it's a dueling game that doesn't feel overly complex. Your setup was more complex than mine, obviously. But even so, it's this gun does this thing, this gun does this other thing. So, and that was a good combo using the crossbow, which keeps her alive long enough to charge things. Because I was doing significant damage.
That is true.
And if you hadn't had the crossbow, well, you probably would have found a different way to beat me. But you wouldn't have healed so much. So, on my turn, I was going to heal 4 more, though. So, watch out for that next time. Anyway, so this is our how to play, our playthrough of Gun and Gun from LionWing Games, LionWing Publishing. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you want us to do more of this kind of thing, please let us know. It's very out of character for us.
It's true.
It doesn't fit with the 90 second.
A little bit over the 90-second mark.
A little bit, yeah. It doesn't fit in with our 90-second name at all, so it's out of character. But there seems to be a desire for us to do this kind of thing every now and again. So we're interested in it. If you are too, let us know. Also, if we can get our subscriber count up on YouTube, we could do this live. So you could see all the times we mess up, which are much more than you've seen. Much more. So
you could see us unfiltered.
yeah. Anyways, I start blasting. No. All right, we'll see you next time.
Later.